may have been to a financial seminar before, or listened to a tape, or heard of speakers speaking at a work conference. Maybe you've bought some books, or even been searching on the internet. Found some financial advice before. What I want you to focus on is not what you've heard, but what you've seen. Not what they are telling you to do, but what you've seen them actually doing. A lot of times what they're telling you to do is to invest in property, or it's to go and ask for a pay rise, it's to get out of debt. It may be a whole range of financial things, and I'm not saying that any of those things are bad. You know, investing in shares or having a portfolio of managed funds, whatever. You know, I'm not saying they're bad things, but what I want you to focus on is most of the people that are telling you to do that are actually in business for themselves. I know here in Australia there's a lot of financial commentators that made themselves incredibly wealthy by building a business. But when they actually advise people on what they should do, they tell them to pay a bit into superannuation, pay a bit off their mortgage, maybe buy a few shares or a managed fund. You know, the advice that they give to other people is not the same advice that they follow themselves. Especially in areas of getting radically rich. If you pay a little bit off your super and pay a little bit off your mortgage, it will make you an incredible amount better off. And for these people, it's the business that has usually generated the bulk of their income. Now, it may be business income from seminars or books or tapes or other products that will help you in your financial world, but they might only help you a little bit. My advice is to listen to what they are doing and what they are saying. You can actually listen with your eyes. You can see what they are doing. Some people might think that it's a bit hard to start a business. You might not know anything about starting a business. But business, like most things in life, is a learnable skill. And you don't have to learn everything about it all at once. You can start off by learning, how do I register a business name? That's a really simple thing to do, and yet most people don't know how to do it. Why? Because they've never asked that question before. Once you've got the information you need, the actual steps to do it are incredibly easy. You can open a business bank account. Again, most people have never done that before, but it's not because it's too difficult for them. It's just that ask the question, how do I open a business bank account? I encourage you, step into your bank and ask them about starting a business. You know, you might start off small, and maybe at this moment you can't see that that business is going to grow and prosper and bring in the kind of income that you want. But it will happen, trust me. If you keep growing, keep learning, keep following, business is one of the best ways to make money. I want you to think about all the companies that are on the stock exchange. Think about the fact that they're all companies. They're all businesses. They're not people who are working for a living. They're not people who are collecting a wage from someone else. They're all companies. I want you to also think about all the money that you spend personally. How much of your budget is going towards people, individuals? Now, there may be a little bit, but most of the money that you spend will be going towards businesses. The telephone company, the electricity company, the guy at the petrol station, the guy at the grocery store, they're all businesses taking money off you, because businesses are an incredible wealth generating machine. And so if you want to make really radical improvements in your income, one of the things that you should consider is starting a business.